It's so beautiful! Hey yo, my name is Sarah, and today we have the inner court. Oh my god! I'm so excited! I got the tapestry! And in honor of its magnificence, today's book review is on A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, a novella in the ACOTAR series. La! So, of course, it's a book in the ACOTAR series. So it gets a 5 out of 5 stars, even though it was a novella. I really, really enjoyed it. It's a novella, people. 229 pages. I would say I wish it was longer, but no, I actually liked the book length of it, so I really, really enjoyed it. Non-spoilers. It takes place like a few months right after ACO War. So, the war with Highburn is over. People are trying to get on with their lives. And it's coming up to the winter solstice, meaning it's going to be Feyre's birthday. I'm not going to get a redo of my missed mating ceremony. Boo. But we are invited to Feyre's birthday and to celebrate the winter solstice with everyone from the Night Court. So, I'll take it. So yeah, basically that's it. We see everyone trying to pick up their lives right after the war with Highburn. We get multiple point of views, which I really, 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 really enjoyed. And it's just like a stepping stool, like a step to what we are to expect for the upcoming books, because Sarah's adding more books in here as well. So I really can't wait to see what the future holds for us. So yeah, people who are ACOTAR fans and haven't gotten the book yet, what have y'all been doing? Hello. Oh, and still part of non-spoilers, there's a sneak peek to the next book. So, yeah. So, that's as far as I'll get into non-spoilers, people. So, yeah. Wow. Spoilers. So, it's a novella. So, basically, the spoilers will just tell you the whole book. So, yeah. We get point of views from Feyre and Rhys, of course. But then we also get little snippets from Cassian and Moore, and we get a tiny, tiny little section from Nesta. So it's like, I liked it. It showed more of what our characters were dealing with, psychologically and emotional wise, like after the war and previous events before that. So I really, really appreciated it. We're at the Night Court and everyone's getting ready for the winter solstice. Everyone's buying presents. They're trying to, rebuild the city. Feyre's doing a lot of charity work. So we got dubbed the Illyrian babies. Cassian, Azriel, and Rhys. Dealing with Devon, the Illyrian in charge of the war camps, because they lost most of their soldiers during the Battle of Highburn. So yeah, we're dealing with that, and before the winter solstice, we gotta go visit the Court of Nightmares and blah blah blah. So we have a busy itinerary until Feyre's birthday. So Feyre, of course, she has her moments. Everyone has their moments after going through war, but Rhys is very understanding. He gives her space, or he asks her how she's feeling. Being a good mate and everything. And so Feyre's getting out presents for people, and she knows that there's this studio that's been boarded up, and she meets a fae that she cross paths with during the battle in the city, and she's saying, maybe you should, buy the studio. I'm pretty sure the family who was the members of this person that died who owned the studio will, sell it to you, right? So, Feyre does a lot of, she goes into that studio a lot, and she when it's still boarded up, to paint and everything, because, she expresses herself through paintings, but she's not ready for people to see that. And it becomes a really big deal because eventually she does purchase it, but people give it to her like as a gift, and her and this same fae open it up to give lessons to people, especially children, who can't exactly express their emotions or thoughts, so they're just painting it. You just paint to your heart's content, free of price, people. So I really enjoyed that. The aliens. Oh my goodness. So they're getting ready. Everyone gets in the night court. Apparently, gets ready for the winter solstice, including the aliens, because, oh my god, Devin, he's cutting the girls' hours again, and Cassian, who Reese lets deal with the training most of the time, he doesn't like that because he Cassian in a way cares for his people, but he wants them to get past their old ways and so forth. But of course, Devin, being the ass that he is constantly reminding him that we lost more men than y'all did, so let the girls help the mothers and do other ladylike things to get ready for the solstice. And by the way, I hear this in the weather forecast. We are expecting a major blizzard in a few days, so please prepare what you need to be stormed in, or whatever you want to call it. There's a storm coming around, and so Cassian's getting all the girls in your practice for 2 hours, and Devin's saying 1 hour they gotta go do the womanly things, and Azriel's just standing on the side just letting them happen, and Reese is like, okay, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then they can help along with y'all as well, because y'all got pitching. But apparently some people are spreading rumors going around in the camps, trying to cause some unrest and everything. I have a feeling that's gonna play out a bit more in the next book, Trouble in the Horizon. Let's see, who else is there? Okay, so we're getting ready for the winter solstice. Everyone's bringing their presents and everything, and so it's like a day before, and Lucian shows up because he was at the spring court, but out of pity for Tamlin, but then he came back with presents and stuff, and Varys there, and so is Elaine. So, okay. The sisters. Okay, so Elaine, she's there. She's apparently a great baker. I would like to try her stuff. But Feyre does make a good point. She mentions how Elaine never gives Lucian the time of day to actually get to know her. I mean, yes, they're mates, and Elaine's being all meh about that. She doesn't even want to be in the same room with him or talk at most to him. Won't even say good day. And so Lucian doesn't really get to know that much about her, right? Because he gets her these amazing this present, right? Gloves that keep her hands safe while she's doing gardening. He knows she likes working in the garden, but in the back of Feyre's mind, she's thinking so she can't show off her labor and everything, her hard labor of tending to the flowers and stuff. Elaine, just give the guy an hour of your day so he can finally get to know you, know what to get you for your presents, actually know what to talk with you, because you're just making everything so difficult. Sorry. As for the other sister, I'll get to her in a second, because talk to the hand, people. More. So we have to do this courtesy thing by going down to the Nightmare Court, and of course we get to see Kier, but we also see Eris. So Moore has a flashback. We actually get to see the flashback to what happened to her on the day when she was dumped off at the Autumn Court. And so I'm not ready to exactly throw Eris under the bus with Kier. Kier deserves a double sandwich, double-decker bus drop on him. I'm pretty sure he'll survive from that, but I'll throw some more on there. But Eris, I'm not ready exactly to throw him under the bus just yet, because how things happened in War, how he seems like he's keeping secrets and everything. I just want to see a little bit of what he wants to do. I'll wait for a bit. I'll wait and see what happens. So, yeah. Everyone is so excited for the winter solstice and everything. Okay, no one let Cassian or Feyre decorate your house. I swear, they're bad enough when they're sober, but when they're drunk, I think it was like Asriel that said it's almost like y'all tried not to be coordinated on the couch. They're like, wah, because they were terrible at decorating and everything. That Asriel was like me. I'm like, oh, let me start rearranging everything, So it's like, oh, that's so funny. Even everyone's like, did they decorate? Yep. So winter solstice arrives along with Feyre's birthday, and she does a bell at Swan, where she doesn't want to make it a big deal. But then Breeze does the most glorious thing ever, and he brings out a cake with 21 candles. Woo! And Cassie is like, "Did you honestly think we weren't gonna, know about this and everything?" So everyone's there. Amren's there. I loved how they dubbed her they dubbed her the Snowball because she has this huge coat and her small frame and everything. I was like, oh, you're so cute, Amren. And of course, guess who's her date for the winter solstice holiday? Varian. He is so adorable. I just want to hug them and oh, you're so cute, and then Amren will probably literally bite my head off. Either way, they trade the presents during winter solstice and everything. I'm like, oh, aw. Feyre gives out paintings that she's been doing in the studio, and it's for everyone, their own personal things and everything. Amren again gets jewels from Reese, and she's all happy, happy, happy. Varian gives her presents. We don't see what's in one of them, but another we do. But I want to know what's in the little box. And so Moore gives her presents to the guys, the Illyrians, and it's so funny. It's I don't want to give away all the presents, people. So go ahead and read the novella so you know what I'm talking about. It's so amazing. We find out about the gloves from Lucy, and I'm like, oh, those are cute and everything, but Elaine's all cold-hearted and everything. I'm like, just go away. And so Asriel sees that there's one present left, and Elaine, she's like, those are for you, this was funny and cute in a way because they all look at Elaine. It's I talked to the healer, and they're for your headaches, because I always notice you rubbing your temples and everything. And Asriel starts laughing, and Cassie was like, wow, that's the best gift ever. It totally works. I would not have figured that one out. I'm like, he rubs his temples a lot? I didn't know. I am very unobservant, people. So this is the best solstice party ever / birthday party. Until Nesta shows up. Okay, I get how people are saying people deal in their own way over tragic events, in this case wars. Nesta took 10 steps backwards. She's back to the person I hated from ACOTAR, people. She's just rude. She's cold. We got rumors going around the Night Court about what she does and everything. And Feyre pays for her bills in the apartment that everyone thinks is a hovel in the Night Court version. Ooh, and only Amren's the one that actually talks with her and she gets a reply. But no, she out of obligation interacts with, I would say obligation because it seems like it, she interacts with Elaine and she goes quiet and stiff back and just all that. But when it comes to Feyre, she's just vicious. Oh my god. Especially when she gets ready to leave after Varian and Amren left the party. Feyre gives her the check because the other night she was like, by the way, my rent is almost due for the month. And it's this is your little sister and you're asking her for rent? And Feyre, being the person that she is, not only gives the check to Nesta, but a little bit more. And she's hoping she won't take it, sisterly thing. But no! Nesta takes it and leaves. I'm like, bitch! Ugh! We still get a tidbit from her, and apparently she doesn't we know she had problems with the cauldron, but now she has issues with fire because wood cracking sounds like bone cracking. It's like, okay, I get that. I get that. People are going to be like, Sarah, she's, doing her own thing. She's coping her own way, but whatever. Talk to the headmaster. Even Cassian tries to give her a present. She's all Ice Queen bitch. One part that scared me in this novella, that I was in public, so I had to do this. So Varian made a point saying, Kier made a point, just like a little tidbit about the spring court. And of course Lucian was returning from the spring court, everything. So, we see Tamlin twice. And that just made me depressed as hell. I mean, Rhys is going there, telling him, like, you need to protect your borders and everything, because, the wall's down, and who knows who's going to be stupid enough to cross. There's no people around, no maids, no sentries, nothing. The estate is practically like a wasteland, and there's vines growing all over the place, and it's just spooky. So Tamlin's being Tamlin, but in a depressed way, and he tells, Rhys to leave, but when Rhys goes back after Solstice Day, he sees Tamlin there just sitting in the kitchen with a dead deer. He's just staring at it, and Rhys does the kind thing after, because he felt through the bond of Feyre when she was talking to Lucian, saying, like, it's really low of your mate to, knock down a male in that state, because, I have to agree with Lucian on that one. So Rhys makes Tamlin his meal, he tells him to eat, and then he leaves. Okay, Sarah might be trying to do a redemption arc for Tamlin. I don't know. Do I care? Not really. You can see I hesitated on that one, but I was just depressed as hell. I don't know. I actually, if there's gonna be like another novella, I want to see it in the human lands, because apparently that's where Lucian's been staying there, I guess an ambassador, but he's been sharing a house with Vasa and Jurian. Apparently, Vasa's master, Koshi, allowed her a little bit of leave to, be over here, settle some things. And so they're dubbed the Band of Exiles. So that'd be a great title, like the Court of Exiles. Ooh. Sarah J. Maas, next novella, the Court of Exiles. I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there. That would be very good. But it's like, I actually do like Jurian now. It's like, knowing he's actually an okay guy and everything. I want to know what's going on in that household. So, yeah. My favorite part in this whole novella. Okay, second place would be when Rhys bought Feyre at a mansion, saying she can, make it however she wants, for their growing family, because she, for her solstice gift, gave Rhys the memory that the bone carver in the form of their son, so that's a possibility. So, apparently these 3 have been dubbed the Illyrian babies by Feyre, and they have a strange tradition, people, to where the day of solstice, the winter solstice, Cassian and Azriel, I've been seeing a whole lot of emotion in Azriel in this novella. They go downstairs during the morning while Rhys and Feyre are, just enjoying their breakfast. They haul Rhys out and they leave, and Feyre's like, where are they going? While Morris like, oh, they're still doing it. And Feyre's like, what are they doing? Just come with me. So they went out to the cabin, and off in the distance, Feyre sees 3 strange figures. Or are they figures? They are snow forts. What do you mean snow forts? I mean, they're having 3 500-year-old Fae Illyrians are having a snowball fight. Oh my god! It's so... Oh, I wish I could see that, because I would be laughing my ass off so much. I mean, they are like a bunch of little kids when they're throwing, and you're hearing their comments and everything. I just loved it so much. And apparently, Azriel is the reigning champion of this game, and they are 500 years old. And how long have they been playing? Like, amazing, amazing. It was amazing. Like, no wings, no powers, no nothing. Just them throwing snowballs at each other. Oh my god. You could see how excited I was when I read that. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. So yeah, this was like I said, end of spoilers. This was like a step leading to the next ACOTAR series. We got a sneak peek in the back as well. Just has to do with the winter solstice and what's happening and everything. I think more is going to go traveling now because Reese offered the suggestion. We have Varian telling the High Lord of the Summer Court to send some soldiers to the Spring Court to guard its borders. We still got the Human Queens locked away, being squatters, doesn't want to leave their castle, and so forth. I don't care much about Tamlin, but I have a feeling he's going to have a redeeming arc eventually. Nesta, I'm just going to leave Nesta to be Nesta for right now. Either way, the group feels like it's going to go their ways in a way, but to continue on with their journey, they can still see each other and everything. So, yeah. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for what the future holds for us. And I'm like, the Court of Exiles, maybe. And I want to see Faye Sand's baby, because I don't know, the bone carver might have something going on. Oh, and by the way, because I'm a broken record, and I had to just say this just once to get out of my system, Striga and the Bone Carver are not dead. They are reincarnated and being mischievous children. And Koshi, get your ass out of that lake already. I just had to say that once, people. So yeah. So A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, a novella in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, a short ACOTAR series. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars, people. My name is Sarah, and the Inner Court, people. Bye!